some kind of lasagna. I don't know what I'm doing. This I'm putting away. But yeah, I don't know what was going on. I was trying to make one thing and then I decided to make something else. Next thing you know, I got confused. Now we're going to bastardize it into a canaloni lasagna. Yeah, that's what's happening. Let's do this. So, what we're going to do, hello, I hope everything's going well with you. What we're going to do is put some sauce. I've got the oven on. It's getting ready. Stick it in. Sauce. I'm just going to water this down a tiny bit so I can get some sauce for the base. Stick it in at the bottom with a little bit of olive oil. If you wanted extra virgin, go ahead and ask her, are you really? She'll tell you actually if she is or not. But I am. I am not, but I am going to stick it in. The mix, a little bit of sauce, a little bit of just about a tablespoon, not too much, just enough to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. Don't do as I do and scrape the pan. So I'm going to put a layer that is making the pan so that it is not showing any of the base. I'm trying to cover it enough. Stick it in. Next, I'm going to add some of these feuilles de lasagne. Comment on dit en français? Some lasagna sheets. These are, I think and hope, are these pre-made stuff? I think they are. Stick it in. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to measure it out just to be sure. There seems to be only 2 that side, 3 in the other, 2 in the other. I'm going to wet them, stick it in some water, just to get some of that whatever they were using to help it not to stick. So I did put some creamy mushrooms. This is theme this week. Mushrooms! Stick it in. Got that. Some water. Stick it in. Going to stick it in. So we've got 3 pages, as it were. This is not quite as long as I would have liked it to be, but that's fine. Ooh, the oven just alerted me it is ready for me to stick it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best in giving half of the product just like that. I'm going to put it as well as I can, making it even. Don't do as I do. Don't burn your fingers. Then I am going to put some ravioli in the mix. It's a lasagna ravioli goodness. So we're going to do this sheet just like that. Next, I'm going to try and take as much as the gravy or wetness. Turn this off. Stick it in. The wetness, make sure that it's nice and wet and evenly coated. Just like that. Now, here I've got some spinach. Spinach. We got the spinach. Stick it in. I'm going to make sure that all the little spinach pieces are separated, because we gotta keep it separated. I'm gonna stick it in a layer without overlapping each other. Stick it in nicely. Nothing that we're gonna look for that is perfect, because you're not looking for perfection in an imperfect world. Unless you live in my world and everything has to be perfect. So stick it in the layers and I'll show you just like I like it, the way I need it. Do it now. Just like that. So I'm going to stick it in. Oh, this one seems to have an extra layer. That's okay, because again, I'm not looking for perfection. This one seems to have a little more meat here. I'll stick that one right where the sticking yummy meat is. Oh yeah, babe, push it in. Give it. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of cheese. Let me wash it down. Now, again, me and my bastardized ways. Did I follow the recipe? No. It was supposed to look like this. Oh, hell, shit. What the fuck? Let me get some yummy cheese. This is, what is it? Oh, cheddar. Now, I would have preferred some mozzarella, but we don't have that, and I don't have a grater, so we're just gonna cut it. Like I said, you're not looking for perfection, you're just looking for yumminess. So in that reasoning, with looking for yumminess, you're going to put as much cheese as you like. If you like a lot, put a lot, girl, boy, man, child, dog. Put it in, stick it in as much as you like. How far, how you want to go with your life. Be happy. That's all I know. That's what you want to do. Try not to dirty the cheese while you're manipulating and trying to cut it like I am. Wild one. Just going to stick it in. And like I said, don't look for perfection, but you do want a semi-even layer. Stick it in, stick it in. Want to make sure the oven's nice and warm before you stick it in, because you're going to get this to a 425 degree temperature. 400 to warm, 405, and then warm it up, something like that. Let's put this reserve for the top. And then let's break this up. Let me see what you're looking at. let you see. Qu'est-ce que tu veux voir? On veut voir la lasagna. Lasagna. Just like that. So it's going to be a ravioli lasagna. I made quite the mess. Oops, did I do that? Just want to do that. Hello, hello. Sorry I can't read the text at the moment. I really do need to get this done because the oven is ready to have me stick it in. This nice, yummy goodness. Get this broken up. So we don't want too many big pieces, but we do at the same time want it to be imperfectly delicious so that every bite is going to be different. Just like that. I hope Elon doesn't mind. Kids, shut up and eat. Nah, just kidding. Not. You don't like it? Help me make it next time. So I'm going to do it just like that. Stick it in. Now I'm going to put those last sheets on there. Just like that. Stick it in. I actually kind of don't want this last sheet, but I think I'm going to do it this way. Which I should have done the last sheet. I didn't realize. Just like that. Stick it in. Now I'm going to add some more sauce. By sauce, I mean water. So that I can get it evenly coated. Just like that. Spread it around. If you have to use your fingers because you know that works best, do so, because I personally am on my own, so I don't care. I know I washed my hands, so I'm good. I am good. Stick it in. Oops. This is not. Move it to the side. The side so that it's nice and moist. So I'm going to make sure that the sheets are nice and wet, just like I like it. Anything that's on the sides, I'm actually going to take out of the sides. I want the goodness of the bubbles to come up in the top. Just like that. Again, I'm going to get all the wetness of the goodness of the sauce that I made. I'm going to try and put it in as evenly as I can. I've got some chorizo sauce, chorizo meat and hamburger meat, which I roughly cook together so that there's going to be, the different bites will taste the difference of the meat. You're not going to have it mixed like a soup. You don't want it. And then it's not like a soup. You don't want it mixed like it's dog food. That's all I have. You want it to be separated and delicious. Unless you're a millionaire, your dog might get home cooked food. Next, quiet. So again, I would have liked some mozzarella. Let me check in the fridge. La frigidaire. Spinach ricotta. Oh, why do I seem to be having double? is this what I'm supposed to do? Stick it in. So we're gonna get this. Gonna cut this open. And I put it along the side, the corners. This is a marinara sauce, which I would not prefer, but that's fine. Stick it in. Make sure all the corners are taken care of. Now, I'm gonna put some spinach. Where's that cloth? This is some fresh Italian spice. I am going to put a tiny bit just to make it nice. No, not too much. Just like that. Don't use it all. You don't want the overwhelming taste. But we do want it to get to soak into the spinach, which I have some ricotta right here. Now, I guess I missed a step, but whatever. We're gonna stick an egg in here. Where's an egg? Let me put these eggs away. Just like that. Nice crack. And try not to get any eggshells in the mix. Like I do. And I personally do not like the squiggly embryo stuffy looking stuff. Take that out. Whoa. Always keeping your place clean as you go. Wash it up. I made a spill, so let's stick it in the garbage. Now, what I was going to do is stick the spinach as a layer. I'm going to stick the spinach in, stick it in as a yumminess. We want to get our vegetables right there. Now, again, I should have left a layer of the sheets. I forgot. That's okay, because we're going to have a yummy cheesy spinach topping. Oh, girl. It smells good. Again, I missed a step. I should have had the top layer of the... Now, what do I got here? Oh, this stuff. I know. I'll put that spinach coating. What do we got here? What do we got here? Formaggio. What? Oh, this. The fridge was open. So I've got a little bit of Italian spice. I've got some, a little bit of cold. I've got some ricotta. This is going to be an upside down cake type of lasagna. That's what I should put in the thing. But with the ricotta and the eggs, you're definitely going to make sure the eggs and the ricotta is perfectly mixed in. You do not want to make scrambled eggs. If your arm gets tired, use the other hand. If you need a tiny bit of salt, go ahead and put some. But if you like pepper, because pepper makes it get there, go ahead and put some. So I'm sticking in the middle of the pile. Again, I'm going to make sure that egg, the white, is properly broken down. Because I'm not trying to make scrambled eggs or some kind of shit like that. This again should have been in the middle as a layer, but I wasn't paying attention. Sticking it. Just like that. Making it imperfectly perfect. Now, I did put some mushrooms in, the theme of the week. Delish! I've got some blue, I almost wanted to say blue Maine, but it's called blue oyster. Now, I'll know later, my beautiful, delicious mind who thinks ahead of a little bit of a l'avant-garde girl and that type of clairvoyant type, all the 15 different senses that we have. Be sure to watch that video I showed on the 5, at least minimum senses that we have in that really big show. Okay, let's clean up a bit as we go. Mess. Now, this is what it looks like. Delish! You've got the ricotta mixed with a little bit of Italiano spice. Click like if you like about the goodness. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in some cheese together, and we're going to make an imperfectly perfect layer. Again, I put lots of different sauce along the sides and corners to make sure that it is nice. Let me turn the phone on. Making sure that as it cooks, it boils nicely. It will. Get happy together. Now I'm going to stick it in, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Try and get it evenly coated. We've got some, making a mess. We've got some of this, we've got some of that. Just like that. If you don't like it cheesy, don't put as much. This is the delicious mozzarella. Now, I don't have as much mozzarella as I would like. I need to put this down a second. Just like that. I'm going to put it in the middle as much as I can, because again, the bubbliness of the outer layer. So just like that, you're mixing it, but not putting it perfect. That's what makes it nice. Now, hell, why not put a little bit of feta in the mix? Because why not? And there's that. Just like that. Pow. Pow. 3-4 cheese lasagna ravioli. Just for me and you. Because that's what we like. Oh, 10-second rule. I washed the floor before I put that. Nah, you didn't see it. Brenda Rock. Giver. Let me get this in the oven. Oh, that's nice. I just splashed. Just like that. It's going to be looking pretty. Now, I'm going to put a little extra sauce on the top. I'm going to try and pay attention to make it look nice. Just like that. This is some more marinara sauce, which is going to get happy with the beef chorizo sauce. Just like that. Right then. And who loves cheese? Like, if you have extra cheese, just stick it in. Why not? Do that. Nice. I, again, would have preferred more mozzarella, but because I don't have mozzarella, let's stick it in. The goodness of the combination of different cheeses. Just like that. Nice. And what I love about lasagna, it does freeze well. So you can stick it in the freezer and not worry about later on having a weird or bizarre taste. So, like I said, we're going to eat a delicious lasagna ravioli. Hell yeah! So this is at 325 right now. I'm going to turn it off and start over, because I don't want it that low, but I did want the heat of the oven to be warmer at the beginning. So I'm going to stick it in convection bake. We're going to turn it up to 425. On a regular oven, you're going to put it to 450. Turn it on, let it start. I've got a little bit of goo-goos on the floor. Let me just clean those up before I step on it. I don't want it to get into my flip-flops. No sticking on my flip-flops. God is a good God. Oh, yes, He is. Thank you for guiding me, God, always, almighty me, going in advance in the future to set things up and let me know. Do this or do the other. So this is how nice this lasagna ravioli is going to look. Let's look at that. Wow. See how that tastes when it's done. The oven is nice and warm. Let's stick it in. Now, oops, let me do it. I need to cover this. Cover it up with some aluminum foil. Just like that. Make sure you don't have any hair or any debris on your hands. Just like that. We're going to try and make a tiny bit of a tent-ish of sorts. And it's best to use 2 sheets. That way the air that needs to escape can. And then all have a bubble and get yummy. So let's do that. Stick it in the oven. Preheat it. Delicious. For about an hour. And look at the time. It's now 3:10. Garlic. Put it away. Salt. Oopsie. Wipe it off. Stick it in. Put this on the side. I made quite the mess. Let's wipe this off. So juicy. Oh my God, everything was squirting all over that place. Between you and me, who made the biggest mess. Nice. Love it. So, we've got ricotta. We've got cheddar. We've got parmesan. We've got, what's the other one? Oh my God. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 different cheese. Spinach, ravioli, ricotta, we got it going on. Just clean up your mess as you go. Stick it in the wash soapy water. Messy. God get this all down. I like to go from the edge to the middle and scoop it into a pile. I'm not one that likes to throw it off to the side. No, thank you. So I get it nice and wet. And then I go back with a drier, more dry cloth, and wipe it up that way so that I don't have the mess on the floor giving me extra work to do. But is there anything on the floor? Do you want to clean it up right away? Yes! Because I don't want to step on that. Thank you very much. Splash, splash. Give it a clean. Because otherwise, if you don't, then it gets on the carpet, it gets everywhere. So yes, something likes to clean as I go. You don't want to use the same cloth like I do in your dishes, but whatever. So, got that done. We got some potatoes for later. Yeah. Turn that fucking savage in her hair everywhere. Never had all that hair before she got here. God is good. Oh, yes, He is. He lets me experience the difference of grace and evil, because that's what I choose, to be graceful. Graceful. Does graceful mean getting beat up? Well, hell, shit, I guess so. In that circumstance, it seemed to show her God still loves you. You're so angry. Oh, I felt so bad for her. Can you imagine that? Shh, quiet. Oh, that's as hot as I needed. But yeah, can you imagine that? I was more concerned about her and why she was so angry. But yet, when I reflected later, I realized she told me the day she came here. She was angry. Somebody did something to her child, and all the people of the Native community were harmed. And because of that, she's so mad, and she's become a warrior thereafter to save her people. And I thought, wow, girl, at the point that you're going, I don't think you're able to be the warrior you think you are, but okay. But whatever, let me not talk about that. Happy days. Happy days. Let's make sure she's safe. Proverbial butter on my cloth. Spaghetti. Let's get off the spaghetti out of here. This would help if you can see me. This grate is so difficult to clean. But if you clean it quickly, keep it wet, and clean it right away, it's not as bad. So I want to keep a little sink of water. Extra soap to get it off a little easier. Slippery sip, slip, sip, sip. Now I'm not going to do an exceptional job on these grates, whatever they're called, but I am going to get anything that's obvious off while the cloth is wet. Because again, if it's wet, it gets all fast. Just like that. That lasagna is going to take a little while to cook, because good things take time. So in the meantime, I'm going to ask you to click like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for any upcoming videos of mine. Being silly, sometimes being informative, other times trying new things such as this lasagna, canaloni, deliciousness. So with that, you can share. The sharing is caring because you want to get it out there. I'm the girl who likes to show her uvula. If it's not of interest to see my uvula, be sure to watch the other myriads of videos that I have, from my hair to my toes, exercise, and doing this, that, and the other. But with that, let me see you in the next video.